tuta record. Na sai bado imeanza kupika. Sauti na motion imeandanisha vizuri. Hebu nisaidie nisikize. But you can hear me.
Yeah. You can delay 2 seconds.
2 seconds ama 2 minutes? 2 seconds. But motion na sound inaendanisha vizuri.
Sound ziko synced. Nikistart live, unless unaweka nini intro, kwanza inacheza. Alafu pick it up.
What about now?
Yeah, you can start the session.
So it's going on, eh? Okay, sawa. Already I can see some people in. I want you to see whether you can you can hear me. I just want assurance before we go on. Yeah, so there are some people who told me that I should remind them when the session is on. I think we can be doing it as I'm going on. The session will not take too long. It will take us like 40 minutes when we are moving on. So as we are about to start, and I'm inviting my guys here, I can say this, we are trying something new. Ni ile ulisikianga tukiwa high school ulikuwa ukifunzwa about the spirit of adventure. You have to advent on new things. So to those who are in already, confirm what we call mic test. Yeah, if you are in, I can see we have how many? 4. Confirm that you can hear me. Okay. Let me invite my people, ndio tuendelee sasa. Mary, you can still hear me, sindio? Okay, sir. Then invite watu. Kuna mtu ameconfirm na anatusikia? I'm inviting the last person, alafu tuendelee na session yetu. I said our session today is about dreams, visions. And I think now I'm done inviting these people. Good, back now to the system. So I said if you can hear me, confirm, both in YouTube and Facebook, so that we can move on. Okay, sawa. I can see you. Miki amesema sound is good. Alfred Koech, Sergeant, all the way from Australia, you're following us. Good. Alice Njeri, you're following us. Otieno Jerim, good. Now, that's okay, and I think now I have the confidence to move on. I was talking about the software we are using. It's a new one, and the most expensive in the market. That's why we are still struggling on how to use it. You know, you have to venture into new things. When you were being told in history by your history teacher, when he was telling you that what made some people to move from one place to another was the spirit of adventure. You know, they were trying to ask themselves, what is going on here? What are the people doing in the other side of the land? So they had to move, actually, to go and check what those people are doing on the other side of the land. So that's not what we are discussing today. Today I want us to discuss on dreams and visions. I'm not talking about the dreams that whereby when you sleep at night, you wake up in the morning, then you tell your mom or dad that, you know, yesterday I slept, I dreamt when a lion is chasing me. Okay, it is still a dream. But the kind of a dream I'm talking about, I've prepared for you some notes here, and I'm going to take you through. What I've prepared about dreams. And after this, after my 40 minutes, I'm going to take from this place. I would expect you to come up with your dreams. The dreams will vary depending on your age. The dreams will vary depending on your visions. For example, the dreams of a student will differ from my dreams. If a student says that I'm dreaming to buy a very big car, that student is not serious. That student is not serious. Now, if a student says, my dream is to score a good grade, my dream is to go and pursue a certain course, that one is valid. And that's what we are going to see right now. And somebody was asking me the other day, is there age that you are not, you are supposed to stop dreaming? And I say this, dreaming will only stop when you have died. That's the time now you will stop dreaming. But as far as all is concerned, dreaming will go on even at your latest years of life. Now, what's a dream? Tuanzie hapo kwanza ndio ujue what's a dream. Then we will start now to prepare dreams for people. As a student, we will come up with your dream. Or we will give examples of dreams that you are supposed to give as a student. Number one, a dream is a purpose waiting to be fulfilled. Each one of us carries the purpose. I've said a dream is a purpose that is waiting to be fulfilled. We are going to see the examples. For example, it could be the dream of becoming a renowned artist. You want to become the biggest artist in town, in the country, in the whole of Africa. That's a dream. Number two, if you want to become a very big farmer in your village, it is still a dream. It's a purpose that is waiting to be fulfilled. Who is supposed to fulfill this purpose? It is the dreamer, the person who is dreaming, who is now you and me. For example, again, you want to become a very big entrepreneur in your town, in your country. It is a dream. For example, again, you want to live a life of contentment. You want to live in that house whereby you are happy living in that house. Sometimes the kind of life we are living right now may not be making you happy. You can imagine the house your parents are living in, the house your parents brought you up in. Then you sit down one day and you ask yourself a question and say, when I grow up, I would not want to live in this kind of a house. Then you come up with a design that when I grow up, or in 2 years, in 3 years' time, I want to be living in a very good house. I'm going to build myself a good house. That is now what we call a dream. Whatever you want to do in life before a given time is what we call a dream. A dream is not the pictures that run in your mind when you are sleeping. I have said at the beginning, a dream is a purpose waiting to be fulfilled. If you want to drive that big car, always there must be that thing that you always want to do. For example, if you want to drive that big car, when I talk of cars, the kind of a vehicle you've always prayed God to give you. It is your dream. And you will do everything possible and legally. I've added the word legally because I want us to obtain good things in a legal way. In a legal way, legally. Whatever you are planning to pursue, is what we call a dream. And that is what actually makes up your dream. There are two things, before we continue, there are two things I want to tell you about dreams. Number one, if you have that dream, for example, let me pick an example of a dream. There is a friend of mine who was telling me yesterday that in the coming future, I want to own a touring company. When I talk about touring company, now it starts to come up in your mind. I want to own a touring company that would be taking people all over the Africa and all over the world. That is my friend's dream. Now, I told him there are two things that you need to assign your dream. Number one, you need to assign your dream what we call a time. Because some dreams you can die without achieving them. So you need to assign a time. By a given time, I must have achieved this. Number two, after you have assigned time, I told him now that you are just starting. How long do you think it will take you to reach where you want? The time whereby you will be taking tourists all over the Africa, all over the world. You will take them to Dubai and all those areas you want them to go. Then now we started assigning time. And we saw that it will take a very short time to be a renowned tourist company in Kenya. By the time you are outside Kenya. So we assigned like between 5 to 10 years. That is time. You assign your dream a time. Don't just say, I'm working on this and this. No, unless you assign your dream a given time. When you assign a given time, you will work within that time to achieve it. Number two, you assign what we call resources. And one of the main resources is you concentrate on it. Where it requires monetary value, you supply to it. You supply with all the resources required. Those two will make you get it. As long as you work on it, you don't lose hope, then actually you will get on your dream. As I've said, a dream is not just the fleeting images in your mind. I have said they are the aspirations, the hopes, and the desires that propel us forward in life. They are the visions of a future we long to make into a reality. I was saying this again, that if you don't wake up early in the morning to chase your dream, then your dream and visions will just be like that dream that somebody was dreaming while asleep. There will be no difference between the same. Thank you to all of you who are watching. Thank you. You are very many, but I can see some of you. Josephine, I can hear you. I can see you. Ken, I can see you still. Matere, I can see you. You are saying loud and clear. Thank you. Aileen Hope. Aileen Hope must be my student, always following me. Thank you. We have Stanley Chansu. We have Anne Buyube, my colleague. How are you? Then we have Mr. Viva. We have Veronica Mora. We have Felix Kibrono. Felix Kibrono is not in Kenya. He's away somewhere in the States there. Then we have somebody called Rosie. All of you that have mentioned your names and others wenye sijawataja wenye muliingia mbeleni, I know you are chasing your dream. It's my prayers that you are going to work on your dream very well. Now, there are people who have their dreams, but now they are just having them as a wishful thoughts in their mind. They say, I wish I was driving that big car. I wish I was living in that big house. Some students are saying, I wish I score an A in my exams. I wish I qualified to do this course in the university. That's not a dream. Those are what we call wishes. Unless you work towards your dream, it will just remain a mere wishes. You need to work on it. So, that the seeds from which greatness blossoms, they require nurturing, dedication, and unwavering commitment. Nurturing, dedication, and a lot of commitment, so that it becomes a dream which one day will become a reality. So after this, as I'm continuing to discuss about dreams, I hope right now you are starting to think, what's your dream? You may have several dreams. You may have one specific dream. The one I advocate for is sometimes to avoid multitasking. You just focus on one. It will be very, very, very effective. So all these are dreams. Number one, I said, you nurture your dream, you commit yourself to the dream, and then you do what you call dedication. You dedicate yourself to what you want to get, so that it will not just become a wishful thought in your mind. And you know, we said the other day that if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. A beggar would just wish, one day I will ride a horse. But that beggar is not doing the right thing. He's not doing what he's supposed to do. So that one day he can own a horse and ride on it. Yes, that is it. I will keep on mentioning people. Alex Kitema is saying I'm in. Stanley Koskei, thank you. Rhoda Mwangi, great, welcome. So that is it. Now, you have known what are dreams. You have, in fact, right now as I'm talking, some of you are imagining about their dreams. I wish you all the best as you are pursuing your dream. But I must give you a disclaimer that in this dreaming, don't think that you will just pass through and get your dream. I must tell you this, that sometimes they demand that we step out of our comfort zones, confront our fears, and embrace the unknown. They beckon us to embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth, where the path is often fraught with challenges and obstacles. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. If it was simple, everybody would be doing it. If it was very simple to be the president of Kenya, everybody would be. If it was simple to drive that vehicle you are dreaming of, you would be having it. That's why you don't have it, because it's not simple. It requires you that you step out of your way, you confront the fears, yes, all the obstacles placed on your way, you must go through them, so that at least you get your dream. And dreams are full of obstacles. We are going to mention this. But I love this. When a dream is full of obstacles, let me share with you what I know. When a dream is full of obstacles, or when the path is full of obstacles, later on, when you make it, when you acquire it, when you achieve it, you will have known how strong you are as a person. Apart from us chasing these dreams, you know, at the end of the day, you will have known how strong you are. Yeah, I must always acknowledge those who are getting in. Ongoso Enoch, this is a parent to my student, is saying fantastic coverage on how to achieve dreams. Keep up. Thank you, sir. We have Mercy Kuguma, again, my parent. Then we have Penina Kebaro, my former parent. Then we have somebody joining with the business, Yakanajita, Elonex Technology, and I'm watching. And I'm saying, let's keep watching. So we are still working on these dreams. And I've said from the beginning that there is no specific age to stop dreaming. You will always have an aspirations that you want to achieve in life. And you must work for them day and night. Somebody came to my place, to my house, sitting room. Then he saw a very big car mapped on the wall. Na akaniuliza, what is this? Nikamwambia, that's a vehicle I would like to drive in the coming future. It costs a lot of money. But anytime I wake up in the morning, I see it. It gives me strength to move on and to hustle very hard in life. And one day, because it's my dream, I would achieve it. I'm using that example. I have very many dreams that I will achieve. Some of them I require you to push me to achieve them. Some of them it requires my inner strength to go ahead and get it. But I know it is full of challenges. But these challenges and the obstacles will make you know that you are a strong person. I'm saying, in the face of these challenges, that your struggle is revealed. It is when we dare to dream that we find the courage to persevere, to pick up ourselves up each time we stumble, and to keep moving forward with unwavering determination. When you are determined, you will achieve your dream. Sometimes you start when you are many, but you will finish when you are few. Why? Why is that most of us do not actually go until we achieve our dreams? Because some of us are not determined. Some of us do not concentrate all through. Some of us do not nurture the dreams. Dream is like a small child. Unless you nurture it, it may not grow. And until it grows, let it burn inside you. When we will be seeing the examples of people who have dared to dream, I will give several examples. And the last example will be you. Will be you. You must, I'm not saying that you tell us what your dream, but I'm saying this. Tell yourself your dream and what you want to achieve. Also assign time to your dream, to your vision that you want to get it. It is only you. You can only share with us. We may not help much, but it is you to make that dream come to reality. You know, there are very many things that you want to do, but it's only you who will make it come true. Osika ananiambia pongezi na mimi nasema asanti. Somebody is telling me that my daughter is getting inspired by the talk. Mwalimu, thanks. Keep up. Welcome. That's okay. We are doing well. Brenda Dombi, nice work, teacher. That's my student. Alafu ananiwekea emoji ya kucheka. Wewe tutakutana shule, tutakosana. We are moving on. I want to give you some of the people in the history of, or in the history, who dared to dream. One of them, there is last year part one, not really last year, but last year part one. Somebody, we come from in the same, not the same village, but in the same village. Some of you will think it's a lie. Eh? There is this marathoner, we call him Eliud Kipchoge. You know, he started to announce very, very early, and he said that I'm going to run under 2 hours. Nobody has ever done that. Yeah, kajiamina akasema I will run under 2 hours. What to? Okay, for me, I didn't doubt because I knew he will do it. So he had to train, he had to nurture himself, he had to practice. Before, actually, let me tell you the reality, before he went to Ineos to go and run under 2 hours, he had done it in his own hometown. He did it alone. Alikuwa anajua. When you saw him breaking the record, he was not going to test whether he will break the record. He had actually done it. I know it was full of challenges. And there was a day he was saying this, that some people were telling him, you will not make it, nobody has ever done it. If nobody has ever done it, it doesn't mean that you will not do it. It means all those who have tried are cowards. They are not determined enough to do it. Do it so that they know you are assigned to do it. If you can stick to that example that I'm saying, you will make it. That is one example. The other example, so somebody called John Tycoon. Tycoon, you are the one when you will be owning a touring company. It's good because you are following me. And as I'm watching from Kitui, continue in it, mentoring the generation. Thank you. One day, I know you've come from far, Tycoon, John, and Jitanga Mururu. So that is it. John Butia anasema very inspirational. I said thank you. Now, let me give you other examples of people. Actually, I tried to find only 5 of them. One of them is that village mate of mine. We have told you he actually had to run and 2 hours, and he did. He achieved his dream. That was his dream. And now he's very happy because he did. Also, you achieve your dream and you will be very happy. Now, there is a person, if you have read books, you will never miss this name, Nelson Mandela. He was imprisoned for how many years? Wanafunzi wa history. How many years was he imprisoned? Simply because he was fighting what you call the apartheid regime in South Africa. That regime was the regime which was against the blacks. It was torturing the blacks. But Mandela said, no, my dream is one day to see the blacks being free. He was arrested without even trial. He was in prison for 27 years. But that one did not deter him from getting to what he wanted. Being imprisoned for 27 years, he came out later on. He became the first South African president who is black. And he made sure that regime of the apartheid era was over. It was his dream. He achieved it. On top of that, sometimes you want to achieve one dream, then you get another one on top. On top of that dream that he achieved, Mandela, nowadays, since that time, is a symbol of forgiveness. You know, he is a global symbol of reconciliation and forgiveness. Wewe ukiarestiwa na ufungwe hata one day tu, yani umelala tu nini for one day, you will not forgive those people who arrested you. But Mandela was arrested and detained for 27 years. Later on, akaachiliwa. He continued to fight for the end of the apartheid regime. Na akasema, I have forgiven all those guys who wronged me. That is Mandela. Alifungwa and he still achieved his dream. Now, let me ask you a simple question. Whatever you want, whether you are a parent, a student, I don't know who you are, you have your dream. What do you think is actually preventing you from achieving your dream? All the obstacles you are talking about are very small compared to the obstacles this guy, Nelson Mandela, went through. Dr. Nelisa anasema great speech. Thank you, Doctor. Joash Kweya, my colleagues are saying also, you are doing well. Thank you. So, what am I saying? Regardless of what the obstacles is ahead of you, the obstacle has been placed there just to show you how strong you are. Fight for it. Somebody says that one day I will see myself being a professor. It's a dream that will come true. Another person is called Thomas Edison. Widely regarded as one of the greatest inventors in history, Thomas Edison faced numerous failures and setbacks before achieving success. He famously said, I have not failed, I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work, referring to his relentless experiment, action in inventing electric light bulb, among other inventions. He did very many inventions, he invented very many things, but before he actually invented the electric light bulb, he had failed very many times. But that failing did not stop him from going to what he wanted. He said that I did not, or I have not failed. I have only found very many ways. In fact, he quoted 10,000 ways that doesn't work when you want to invent electric light bulb. Now, what is that holding you? If you have tried one way and it's not working, try another way. Do not lose hope. Just try, even if you've done it and you feel like it's not working. The only sure way of not achieving is giving up in life. And we say you are not supposed to give up. You are supposed to chase it until you get your dream. It's better you die chasing your dream than to give up chasing your dream. So another person is called Helen Keller. This person was deaf and blind at the same time. You can imagine that. You are deaf and you are blind. Yeah, but he had a dream to achieve. It's a very big challenge to you and to me. Number one, you are listening to me. You are not deaf. You are seeing what and you are seeing me, meaning you are not blind. Okay, but we have other obstacles. His biggest obstacle was that he was deaf and blind. From the very young age. You see? But listen to what he did. He overcame these disabilities, became a prolific author, political activist, and a lecturer. Kwanza tuachie hapo. A deaf and blind. Became a political analyst, and he became a lecturer. You can imagine that. Now, listen. She became the first deaf blind person to earn a bachelor's of arts degree and dedicated her life to advocating for the rights of people with disabilities. Now that he realized that many people are not achieving their dreams because of the obstacles, he decided to achieve the dream together with those obstacles. So that you, mwenye unalalamika ukisema you've not made it because there are some obstacles here and there, you don't have to do work towards it. Another person, now this one is a woman, even the previous one, Marie Curie. Despite facing discrimination as a woman in the male-dominated field of science, Curie became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and remains the only person to win a Nobel Prizes in two different scientific fields, that is in physics and in chemistry. You know, in most cases, they will always say that science belongs to men. But Marie decided that, you know, men will always try to dominate the complicated things. Waseme, ni sisi wanaume inafaa tufanye. Nyinyi wanawake, you know, you're not supposed to do it. But, you know, he came above that. And he ventured into the science dominated by men. And I love this statement. She remains the only person to win Nobel Prizes in two different scientific fields. That is in physics and in chemistry. She remains, I don't know why I'm using the word he, because I also don't believe she did it, but right now I know she actually made it. Remain the only person to make in that field of men. You can imagine. You see. So there are many people who have dreamed. Obstacles must be there. I want you today to write down your obstacles. First of all, write down your dream. What's your dream? What is that you want to deal with? What's that you want to achieve? For example, I will use an example of my friend John Tycoon. Tycoon runs runs a transport company in Kitui. Ukitaka kwenda mahali ni yeye ndio inafaa akupeleke, akukimbize. Ukitaka kwenda tour ni yeye ndio anafaa. So in fact kampani yake inajiita Tycoon Tours. I always follow on him kwa status. Sijai muona kwa Facebook, ni kama yeye achawahi fungua account ya Facebook. John inafaa ufungue, na kama uko na Facebook uende ni invite ndio nikuone. Now, if I have to use an example of John Tycoon who wants to own one of the biggest companies, touring companies. First of all, number one, you must ask yourself, what are the resources that I need? You must ask yourself, what are the challenges that you will face? Then from there, you are ready to go. What's your dream? Identify the challenges in your dream. Then you are ready to go. You look at the challenges, you look at yourself, then you say, I'm greater than these particular challenges, and you will maneuver through it. There are many people, I said, the last person that I will mention is you. But before that, let me also use your president, William Ruto, as an example. Some of you may not like him, but I'm sorry to mention him, but he had a dream and he made it. And we are going to mention him. There was a day his mother was telling us about William Ruto. He said when he was young, he said that one day I will be a leader in this country. You know, he just said one day, and you know, he said it in the dialect, the local dialect. He said it, one day I will be a leader in this country. And the mother looked at him and said, okay, who knows? God knows. But for him, you know, he trusts in God. And apart from that, he actually worked in it. I don't have to explain to you the challenges he went through to become the president. All of us, we know it. So you see, he had to make it regardless. Ingekuwa ni watu wengine wangesema, you know, in fact, there was a time alikuwa ameambiwa, whether you win or not, you will not be the president. Ingekuwa ni mtu mwingine angesema, let me not waste my resources. But he was determined. He nurtured his leadership. Actually, he has not failed in any election. He has been my MP for some time. And I know he has not failed any election. And he's determined. Whether we like him or not, the guy is determined. And he's actually going for it. There are some people here who are, again, who have come. I have to recognize you. We have Rajo Kodana, my student again. We have Peter Kariuki. Great to hear you. Praise a woman in a long time. Oh, I have not. Okay, I'm not praising a woman actually, Peter. Sawa, hiyo tutaongea nyuma tena. So inspiring. Keep it up, Mr. Ambassador. That is Brafin Kiplimo. Thank you. Magdalene Munyao, my people from Kitui. Thank you. Anthony Mutonga, ananiambia very inspiring and impactful. Then we have Sarah Waithera. Anasema you better die following your dreams than just die for giving up on them. That's very nice. Avatali wasema huyu jamaa alikufa akipambana kufanya kazi fulani, lakini wasiseme ati, you know, ali give up. Next week we will be talking about not giving up. Just, you know, working all through tirelessly until you achieve what you want. But this week, I want to guide you. Your dream, you have it. When we were starting the session, I said this: dreams vary. Those who are listening to me, I know some of you are artists, some of you are teachers, some of you are, you know, all fields of life. Now, if you want to live a contented life, that's a dream. If you want to become a very big farmer, that's a dream. If you want to become a renowned artist, that's a dream. For my students, if you want to achieve that good grade, it's also a dream. There is one that most of you don't know, it's a dream. Living a life pleasing, living a life that everybody can say, I want to be like so and so, is also a dream. Have you ever wondered whether there is somebody somewhere saying, I want to be like you? Siku moja mtu akijitokeza aseme I want to be like you, you are my mentor, then now you will start saying where is the world heading to? Somebody is saying that I'm his mentor. That's also a dream. And actually, that is the dream I want to give all of us. Let me not dream to you to get a good car. Let me not, all those. But I want us to dream in one. Can you live a life pleasing to everybody? Pleasing to your parents, pleasing to your children, pleasing to your friends. That somebody somewhere is saying, when I grow up, I would like to be so and so. And by doing so, you must have achieved a lot. You must have lived a good life. And that is it. So what am I saying? Now back to you. What's your dream? Your dream is A, B, C, D. I know you have mentioned it. What are the challenges that you will? I'm not saying you may. I'm saying the challenges you will encounter. I'm almost winding up, but listen. What are some of the challenges that you will encounter when pursuing your dream? John Tycoon, you will encounter this struggle. Number one, competition. Number two, there is a challenge of resources. You will require a lot of resources. That's another challenge. I'm talking to John Tycoon who wants to become a very big tour, to own a very big touring company. You will have to market yourself. You will have to do a lot of things to be known. You will have to prove yourself by actually doing it. You take people to South Africa, back. Take them to West Africa, you're back. Take them to Egypt, back. Take them to Dubai, back. Then, when now you write down your portfolio, before we give you the work to tour us the world, you will tell us, I have taken this group of people to Dubai. Ask them. I have taken this group of people to South Africa. Ask them. I have taken, that is it. Now, but if we ask you, what are some of the challenges that you will have gone through? You will tell us a lot. Actually, some of them looks like there are no challenges. But when you do it, is when now you will experience those particular challenges. Stanley Ndegwa, well done, my brother. I'm impressed. I'm also impressed that you are in, Mr. Ndegwa. You need to drop a point there. Enye kindamalizia statement enye kindamalizia niseme Ndegwa amesema hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi hivi na hivi. So I'm waiting for you into thinking that the pursuit of our dreams is an easy journey. It is not. It is not. There will be sometimes there will be moments when you doubt yourself. You just doubt yourself whether you will make it. I know, even me, in my very many dreams I have, it has reached a point I have to doubt myself whether I will really make it. Moments of despair, you feel like you will not make it. The obstacles become too big. You imagine, I'm not going to make it. Those must be there. Doubting yourself has to be there. But do not doubt yourself to the extent that you stop dreaming. You have to work on it. So do not be lied. That's just a walk in the park. You will have to fight for it. Sometimes the obstacles seems to be unsurmountable. But remember, it is during these moments that we must hold fast to our dreams with unwavering faith. It is in the darkest hour of night that the stars will shine brighter. If you do something, then you realize that it is just flowing like you want it to flow. There must be a problem. But as you are doing it, and you are getting some obstacles on the way, actually, I'm telling you this, you are in the right track. I know, as I'm talking, some of you have doubted themselves. As I'm talking, some of you have obstacles in achieving that dream. But I'm saying what? It is during these times that you must hold fast to your dream with unwavering faith and commitment and determination. Do not lose hope. You are almost there, actually. If you've ever, at some point, if you have ever done kazi ya watchman ya kuchunga watu usiku. Ikifika 5 asubuhi ama from 3:30 towards 4, it becomes dark, very dark, compared to how it was at around midnight. That extreme darkness is bringing light in the next 1 hour. That extreme obstacle, the pain, the doubt you have for yourself, you are almost yielding there. My students, especially those who are candidates, you've always tried your best in Form 1, in Form 2, in Form 3, in Form 4. Now we are on the second term. Your dream is still to score an A. Your dream is still to be the best disciplined, all-rounded student in your school, wherever you are. Then now you feel like, hey, nimevumilia kutosha. So it is during this time that inafaa uvumilie zaidi. Yeah, I have my students here. It is during this time that inafaa uvumilie zaidi. Even if you feel like your teachers are not right with you, no, vumilia too. Do not doubt yourself. At some point unapewa mtihani, unapata grade yenye si yako, but unashangaa it's only 3 months to KCSE, it's only 5 months to KCSE. Do this. Do not lose hope. I know you have to doubt yourself, but cast out that particular doubt. I said it is at the dark hour that the light is almost coming out. There is somebody who has given us a very nice statement. Peter Kariuki is saying, stars shine brighter in times of darkness. Wow, inspiring point there. Thank you so much. Jane Wamatu Maira anasema I concur with you. Thank you. My closing remarks is this. So each one of you listening to me today, can you dare to dream? Can you dare to believe in the power of your aspirations? And most importantly, you dare to take actions towards your dream. For it is only through action that the dreams are transformed into realities. Remember I said, if you don't take action, it will remain the dreams we used to dream in our beds, being chased by the lion. It will remain the mere fleets of pictures running in your mind. Let us embark on this journey together, supporting and inspiring one another along the way. For when we dare to dream, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contributed to the collective tapestry of human achievement. I need you to achieve my dream. I need you to move forward in my dream. You need me at some point. I'm saying you need somebody. For example, one of the things I'm doing, I decided to start inspiration in online media. So I will need you to follow me, for example, in Facebook, in YouTube, and all my social platforms, because it's my dream that one day I will own a huge media. For example, again, right now, all the credit comes to you. Those who are following me live are 30 in number. But I'm dreaming for a day when I will just be joining live, then I would have over 1,000 people following. I will have millions of subscribers. It's my dream. I will work towards it. I know the challenges. That is it. That's your dream. You know your dream. You know your challenges. I want us to end there, but I will have to read the following. Sarah Waidira is saying, I will face the challenges in my way head on. May God strengthen me. I have to make them a reality. Thanks so much, Sir Alex, for encouraging me. I would keep encouraging you, Sarah. Joffrey Ikera, my former, hey, I have former parents. I'm very happy for Joffrey. Inspirational and educative. Thank you, Mwalimu. Welcome. Damaris Kadoko Kairetu Warwino. I'm happy you are following me. So I want us to end there. I want to pray that God is going to make you achieve your dreams. I want to pray that even if you are going to face challenges, you will overcome them. I want to pray that nobody will tell you you will not make it, then you believe in that person. First of all, you must know this. People will tell you that you will not make it. You naye lazima nikwambie. They will have to tell you. I can even tell you, you will not make it. So your parent can tell you will not make it. Your friends, close friends can tell you will not make it. Your dream is to do what? That one, you will not make it. Let me tell you, my prayer, please do not believe in them. Usiwahi kubali maneno yao. Waambie ni sawa umesema hivyo. But you will keep going. You will achieve your dream. Keep following us. Subscribe to our channel, Ambassador Foundation. Give us a like. Share. We achieve this dream together. May God bless you. I will stop there for today.